Welcome back to another video of, I Will Knock You, and to those who didn't see my notice, I didn't make a video on episode 5, because there was nothing to tell. A quick update about the new South Korean BL series, The New Employee, which is my next project, and episode 1 was the same as the webtoon, so I'll wait for the second episode. We will start the video, with the moment when Noe took D to the temple. This scene is a combination of two sets. In the novel, Noe took D to the temple 2 times. The first time was, during his second or third class. Noe wanted to go to the celebration in the temple, and his tutoring class was also on that day. Because he can't bunk the class because of his mother, he makes D bunk the class with him, by taking him to the temple secretly. Without letting his mother know, to attend this fun celebration, which I don't know the meaning behind, and T obviously didn't want to attend. But he had no other choice. I don't know what was thrown in the series, but in the novel it was coins. The second time was, on T's day off, while he was relaxing in his apartment, suddenly Noe calls, and tells him to come down in 5 minutes, wearing decent clothes, but the time was so short, that D couldn't think of anything of what to wear, and so, he goes down in casuals, a tank top, shorts, and slippers. And Noe also doesn't tell him where he was taking him, until D sees the temple ahead of him. And this time, there was a party mood in the temple, just as we saw in the series. But Noe doesn't dance, and neither does T. So while T was at the temple, he decides to do merit, and Noe also joins, when suddenly T tells Noe that he has saved a spot for him, but Noe refuses, by saying that a man never dances. Well, he felt embarrassed, dancing in front of T. 'Cause he wanted to maintain his gangster image in front of T, but I liked the series version as well. It was fun to watch Noe and T dance. And this slipper thing doesn't happen in the novel, it's an additional scene in the series that I liked. And what is this concept of joining Noe's gang? T never joined Noe's gang, and on the other hand, T never liked Noe's gang. He always wanted Noe to study, and leave such gang things, and prepare for his future. And on top of that, T was the reason why Noe disbanded his gang, 'cause he knew that T doesn't like these things, and so, he disbands his gang to focus on studies. And about the last scene, as I said in my previous videos, that their relationship got better because of homework. So one night, Noe calls T and tells him to come down to his apartment in 5 minutes, or else he will come to his apartment. And so, T runs down his apartment, and there, Noe tells him to do his homework and T refuses, and tells him that he will help Noe doing his homework, but Noe has to do it himself and Noe accepts, and so they both go to a nearby cafe. So although, T had to tutor Noe 3 days a week, on the other days, Noe comes to T to do his homework, or sometimes just calls T in the middle of the night, to solve his doubts, which seriously annoyed T very much. But those were the moments that made them both understand each other better. And I saw that the next episode will revolve around how T will agree to help Noe to pursue Pam. And as I always said, Pam was not important in the novel, and Noe never did such things for Pam. So if the next episode will be about pursuing Pam, I may not make a video for episode 7. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, and take care.